Hello, today I just wanted to look into two properties, flexbox. One is justify content and the second one is align items. Justify content is used on main axis alignment to align flexbox items on the main axis, which would be here in the left to right writing modes. Main axis is from left to right, horizontal, so that would be the main axis, and cross axis is from top to bottom, so it's going to be from here to here, top to bottom. Okay, so let's take a look at the main axis alignment first, which would be justify content property. And what we see here is the reason why flex items line up at the start of the flex container. You see here 1, 2, 3 line up at the start because the default value of justify content is flex start. So let's see here. So we have container class, which I put on the main, and as you can see we didn't put any justify content, and by default they align from left to right, so they start at the start of the flex container on the left. Okay, and what happens next is, say we want to use the justify content space between, and like right now if we put space between, let's see what happens. So justify content space between. Okay, so now it just calculates the available space in the container, because the container has an available space, because this container is the direct, it's on the outside, it's a block, it behaves as a block level, which is here. Our main is a direct, is the child of the body, and what we have on the body, we just have padding 25 pixels. So basically it just stretches all the way to the body, you see here. So but let's see what happens if there's no space. So we just what we can do is, our 3 items is 100 pixel each. So if we do container, say like widths, let's see, like 300 pixels, what happens? Okay, yeah, there's no, you see there's no space between, because we just gave the container 300 pixels. If we give it like 350, whatever space is available, it's distributed equally between the items 1, 2, 3. So that's how, just in very simple terms, or like at the very basic level, that's how this property behaves, justify content. And it's used to justify content on the used to align items on the main axis, which is, again, it's going to be from left to right. Okay, and the second property I was gonna look into is the on it. It's for the cross axis alignment, and it's called align items. Let's just remove this. We can remove justify content. Okay, that's what we have. Okay, so for align items, again, it's gonna be from top to bottom, like a block level alignment. And we have 3 boxes, but so what happens is what happens if we put more content in one of the boxes? Say, like, let's put more content in box number 3, and I just have a list here. Just gonna insert, copy and paste my list. So I'll put it here. So let's see. Okay, so I put the list there. So what we have is item 1, item 2, item 3. Item 3 has a list which makes it like more item with more content. But what we see here, automatically box number 1 and 2, they kind of fit the height. They stretched and they fit the height of the third item. So why this happens is because the default value for align items is stretch. And let's see what we see here. So default value, it means even if we didn't put it there on the container, you see on the container we don't have anything, it just display flex. But anyway, but even if we don't have this default value, but they still stretch 1, 2. So it means default. And yeah, that's why they fit the height of the third box. But let's see what happens. Say, for example, if we don't want box number 1 and box 2 to stretch, if we want them to keep their initial, like, original height, so we can do align items. I think it's flex start. So which will cause them that would make them align to the start of the cross axis. Let's see here. So align items, say, let's do flex start. Okay, so this one stretches, but these two, they align to the flex start, like at the start of the container at the top. We can change it to flex end, which gonna give kind of same effect, only they will be aligned at the end, not at the start. Let's see. Okay, that's what I wanted to share with you today, guys, and as always, thank you for watching.